What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? So don't mind my nose. It's peeling. I got this one weird behind dry patch, and it's on my nose. So we just gonna ignore that today. But yeah, so your girl was gonna take a break from the YT for a couple of months, and then she realized why she's so bad at it is because she's really bad at time management, and that's not a reason to take a break. Like, there's nothing wrong. I'm just bad at managing my time. So I just give up because, I feel like I ain't got no time to be doing this. And they're like, wait, you have plenty of time. You just, when you get out of work, except you want to do everything else and above. Sorry, my arm was resting on my desk. There is nothing there, I promise. But yeah, you just want to sit around here and watch YouTube all day. That ain't getting nothing done. So mm. But anyway, y'all read the title. Today we're gonna be talking about why I condensed my collection eyeshadow palette down. The way I condensed my eyeshadow palettes down. Okay. So in my all done up palette tutorial situation, I talked about when y'all saw that video, I would have depotted that palette, which is true. I did depot it. I actually depotted 7 other palettes along with that one. So, well, 6 other palettes along with that one. So making that one the 7th palette that I depotted. I fell in love with the idea of being able to create my own custom palette back when singles was big and popping, like 2015-ish. Along there, I don't know. Back when everybody was making Z palettes, collecting singles, and singles were most popular here on the YT, and it just kind of stuck. And then we had those trends where going brandless, basically not focusing on the brand that we use, just focusing on the shades. And that kind of stuck. So being able to create my perfect palette, the one that I would use every day till its point of it needs to be retired, and the fact that not having to worry about what brand I'm using and be able to create looks freely, willy-nilly, I was excited. And until this day, it is still something that I hold on to because it just makes more sense for me. Not everybody likes that. They want to know what brand you're using, what palette you're using, what name of the eyeshadow you're using. I don't care, honestly. Like, if I watch a tutorial, I'm just trying to figure out if I have those shades in my collection that I can mix and max to recreate that look if I'm going to recreate a look from a certain person. As long as I have those shades that are very similar, I'm okay. I have a variety of neutrals and shimmers. I have a variety of neutrals and colors. Some shifty shades. Like, I only have like a couple of shifty shades. Mostly like white gold shades. I love white gold on the lid, girl. Chef's kiss. But like, overall though, like, just not having as many palettes is also a plus because condensing your collection down, meaning I don't have to have all the bulky cup palettes, all the thin palettes, figuring out where to put them, having to have a whole shelf just dedicated to having palettes, a whole drawer dedicated to palettes, depending on the type of person and how many palettes you have and whatever in your choice of condensing. Like, I condensed 7 palettes into one double XL palette. Now, let me tell y'all something. They are a pain in the ass to store. They are a pain in the ass depending on the type of situation you're looking at. But they are relevant to a person that has so many eyeshadows to keep them in one spot. It's a lot easier to have them in one spot than having like 5 to 6 different multiple Z palettes. Like, I do have an empty Z palette. Ouch. Let me find it. To where if I was to want to create a special look that day, I would put those eyeshadows in this palette to create that special look, or for the fact that my color palette is not removable. So when I do want to do like special neutral looks or something, I can put those eyeshadows in this palette and just pull out that one palette or this palette to create that look without having to bring out that big ass palette. Or, you know, if I was traveling, I was able to put eyeshadows in here. So I do keep one MTZ palette on hand, but I just prefer the bigger ones because it keeps all my singles in one spot and I don't have to have, again, multiple palettes. So there are 7 palettes in one, probably like 4 or 5 to 6 or whatever palettes on the other one. And then one palette by itself is just one palette by itself, with a couple of extra eyeshadows type situations. And so technically saying I went from like 15 palettes or so or more to 3 palettes. Okay, that is for me condensed to the best of my ability, because even though a lot of the shades you're gonna see in one of my bigger palettes, they are very, very similar, if not the same shade, but I don't want to get rid of them. Okay, I don't want to get rid of them. So this is the first palette, y'all. This is that's my heater, by the way. This is my Stacey Marie Antidote palette. Okay, very pretty. These 2 shades at the bottom are the Gemini 2 palettes, which I depotted when Makeup by Torrance said the palettes were removable, which I probably could have figured it out when I really realized that my eyeshadow pans were wiggling, but it didn't kick. So as soon as he said it was depotable, I tossed the palette and I tossed the shades that I wasn't going to use on that palette and kept the shades that I do wear. So like I said, do I know the names of all these shades? No. Do I care? No. I am the type of person that points at my eyeshadows anyway. Oh my god, my nose itches. I feel like something just flew out of my nose. If it did, that's gross, sorry. But yeah, I'm using this shade, I'm using this shade, and then I will like go back in your collection and see what shade you have similar. If you see a look that I like, that I do, you know. I don't know. I've just never been a big fan of eyeshadows having names because, one, sometimes when brands put eyeshadows names on them, they don't put them on the front, they put them on the back, and then I get fucking confused on what shade is which. I'm like, do I go from this way or do I go from this way? Then I realize you go from that way to this way. I don't know. So it just confuses me when brands don't put the actual name on the front and they just put them on the back or on a stupid clear plastic sheet, like somebody's really going to keep that. Now, some people do keep their packaging in the clear plastic crap, but ain't nobody got time for that. I'm trying to use my stuff, open it, and ready to go. I don't want to open it, remove stuff, put it back. No, that bitch, that's too time consuming. Y'all have too much OCD for my ass. The hell up out of here. Get up out of here. Oh, I should not have ate. My stomach is not okay. But anyway, but yeah, this is like the first palette. Again, this is my Stacey Marie. She's compact, easy to use, travel friendly. I don't think these would break. She's not removable. I got tired of buying magnets. Okay, I got tired of buying magnets, so I just started gluing the eyeshadows down. Now, I kind of wish I'd bought magnets nowadays, but it's okay. My eyeballs are itching. My nose itches, my eye itches, everything itches. My stomach hurts. Ooh, these last couple of days have been rough, though. I actually just ate, and that's the first time I've eaten in 2 days, or 3 days, technically. Reason being is, I don't know if I got food poisoning or just like the bubble guts, but I could not eat shit without having to go shit. And I was mad about it. I'm like, no, I just feel like crap, but everybody at work is sick, so I'm gonna be mad as hell if I catch it. Y'all mess with my money if y'all want to. I'm gonna be mad as fuck. Orange juice girl, NyQuil girl, keep your shit in. Vitamin D, vitamin E, take your vitamins, baby. I don't get sick very often, so knock on wood. I don't believe in super stupids, but The last time I got sick, I had to call in to work, and I was kind of salty about it because I only missed one day. But you want to know why I missed one day? Because my ass went to work high as hell off of fucking Dayquil. I took like probably overdose amount, and I took NyQuil to work just in case. I'm not playing. I don't do sick, and I don't do people mixing with my money. But anyway, so this is my Big Mama Jamma. This is the Give Me Glow Double XL palettes, girl. Again, these are a pain in the bahunkus. But guess what, baby? All of my eyeshadows are in one spot. All of my singles in one spot. Now, these are removable. These are removable. This was one of my very first, like, one of my first Z palette, but like one of the last Z palettes I made, whatever. Some of these have magnets on it. These are the Gemini 2 palettes. These are Beauty Bay eyeshadows down there for my Beauty Bay palettes that I depotted. These squares are all ColourPop. The bigger circles are all Give Me Glow, which yo girl wants to buy some more Give Me Glow because these Give Me Glow singles, I don't know what's on the finger. Honey, don't let her fool you. Now, if you watch my very first video coming back, I did say that these were not my favorite shimmers. And by far, they're not. But I can't knock that they have a good formula. And the fact that I just have hooded eyes. So I realized like none of the shimmer shades I ever put on my eyes, even with glitter glue, stay on my eyes all day. So I can't knock it for that. I just have really crappy eyelids. And girl, ooh. A New Year's look with this. A Christmas look with this. I have something planned. Anyway, I got my favorite right here. It's a white gold. Bitch, I love me a white gold. I love me a good white gold. Now, Give Me Glow, again, they're good. They're a little flaky. They have a little bit of fallout. I would suggest, like, doing your face last because, yeah, they have a ton of fallout, but they are worth the price. And they're not even too expensive. Hold on. They're like $7.50 a piece, and if you catch them on sale, obviously they'll be cheaper. But yeah, baby, Give Me Glow is where it's at. Their matte formula is actually pretty decent as well. I only have one right now because I depotted my other ones, or decluttered my other ones. But yeah, this is something like I would not travel with this palette by far. I don't suggest giving a big palette like this to travel with. It's definitely not gonna be safe because there's not really much padding to it. But for instance, like this is my perfect palette. I will use up every shade in this palette. I would use every shade in this palette. Like if I want a small pop of purple, I got it. If I want some burgundies, baby, or some red tones, baby, I got it. I got them over here. Like they're more brownie reds, I got them. If I want some more slightly orangey pinky tones, I got them. I want a really pretty shimmery pink on that lid, boom, got it. Really foil, almost glitter like eyeshadow, boom. A white gold for the interior dub, boom. A really bright ass gold, boom. If I want a dirty gold type of situation, boom. A light gold, a silvery white tickle shade like that, boom. I got it. It covers all aspects. Transition, depth. My nose. Transition, depth, division, lids. It covers all bases. Now, would this be something I would have thought of on my own? No. If it wasn't for YouTube, I'd never do fucking single eyeshadows existed. Okay, now give or take. Now, I did not buy all of these as singles. Most of these come out of palettes. Let me say y'all something. The easiest way for the bang for your buck is just to depart a randomized eyeshadow palette. And I say that because sometimes some brands be charging an arm and a leg for just one single ass eyeshadow. And I'm like, by the time I get done buying all these single eyeshadows, I could have bought 2 or 3 palettes with that price. So what I do is I find a palette that I like very similar to what I'm looking for in singles. And I just pop out I just declutter all the shades that I don't want, which is usually like 5 or 6. It's never like a whole half a palette, whatever. I usually like most of the shades. I just don't like 4 or 5 to 6 of the shades, and I just take out the ones that I don't like and keep the ones I do like and rearrange them. And sometimes over years, I've had more than these in a Z palette. I've had I think 18 at one point, and I decluttered over the years. Picking and choosing my battles and putting them in here, taking some out, You get the gist. And then we came down to this baby. Now, like I said, if you look at this palette very, very closely, you see a lot of similarities between the ColourPop side and the Random Ass side. Now, give or take, some of these are ColourPop. Like, all three of these are ColourPop. This is Ringer. This is On a Whimsy. And this is Celestial. All right, was that backwards? That's backwards, sorry. This is Ringer, On a Whimsy, and this one is Celestial. And then we have Let Me Explain right here. And then some more of these matte shades are ColourPop. I don't know which one's which, but, you know. I only know the shimmer shades. Like I said, these are backwards, but because Ringer's right there. I need to put it over here because I keep going this way and it's this way. But, yeah, you know. Like I said, if you notice, some of these shades are very, very similar because that's just my taste, baby. It's just my taste. I have so many brow bones. If you guys know me, you know I do not like and cannot stand shimmery brow bones. It just looks stupid on me, especially because I'm not very good at doing my eyebrows. I don't know if y'all can tell. I ain't got none, so I literally have to draw them in. There is something on my bottom lash line. What is that? What is that? I don't even know what that was. Pretty sure it's like eyeshadow or something. Oh, it seems like something black. But yeah, like she is such a pretty palette to me. Like I rearranged her the other day. I don't like it. I should have just left it alone, but it's okay. I don't feel like redoing it. So, but look at this. Look very closely. I hate Pam. Now the whole thing about it is like if I ever go through that shade, I'm like, what shade am I gonna use for my brows? And I realize like this is very, very similar. A little bit more red, which I don't know if that's gonna work for my brows. But then like I have these two shades down here which work. I use eyeshadow for my brows, by the way, because the amount of times I play in makeup, the amount of times I redo my makeup, that's a lot of brow products I'm gonna be going through for no reason because I don't even wear makeup like that. I just choose not to spend my money on brow products. So I just do eyeshadows. It works perfectly fine. Okay, so the next... Girl, scared myself. I forgot my back scratcher was in there. Back scratcher? Back scratcher. So the next big 007 type palette I got is this Giving Glow. This one's called Give Me Mermaid Vibe. This one's called I Only Got 15 Minutes to Get Ready or something like that. I only got 15 minutes. Everyday nude palette. Guess what? Originally, though, this was in this palette because I like blue. But I'm like, this says nude. It's nude. I'm going to put all my nudes in there. This is Mermaid Vibes. And this fits perfectly because you want to know why? There's nothing broken in here, right? Okay. Bam! Look at all these pretty-ass colors. Look at all these colors. Now, I am not the queen of color eyeshadow. I am the worst at color eyeshadow, and I try my best. But neutrals, girl, I will fuck them up. But nude colors, I am not very creative. But look at these Mermaid Vibes, girl. Look. And I don't even like green, okay? I don't like green. It's not my favorite. Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't like green because I don't like it on my dark eyes. I have really, really dark, almost black brown eyes. When I wear my contacts and I put these on, I just love it when I have my contacts. But a girl, let me tell y'all something. Girl, bitch is struggling right now. We ain't buying shit for a while. But when I get my contacts back on, girl, y'all ain't gonna tell me nothing. I'll be like, bitch, I'm tired of seeing green looks. I mean, y'all probably are tired now. I think my last 4 look tutorials were green anyway. You like, for somebody that doesn't wear green, you do a lot of green looks. That's because I like to try my hand at doing different things, and when I'm playing in makeup, I just create a look that I like. I record it right then and there, and it's usually me playing in green because I'm just trying to convince myself to see like why for myself, like why do I why do I not like green on my eyeballs? And certain looks I just be seeing on the internet, and I have to try to recreate them, and then they don't always come out right, and it just becomes something different, and then it just happens, okay? So anyway, I have a lot of really pretty colors, really dark colors, and you know, I'm planning on doing like this type of eyeshadow on a New Year's look, like a dark smoky eye with a shifty lid shade type situation. I might still do it, but I don't know which one I want to do. I might do 2 different New Year's looks, but yes, baby, like she is giving rainbow vibes. I won't say it has all the colors of the rainbow, but it has all the colors of the rainbow that I need because I don't really wear colors like that. So all the looks that I use that's colorful will most likely come out of here. And if I don't have that color, oh, too damn bad. Okay, I don't see the point of having multiple. Like, I understand the transitional whatever, but we have like multiple purples. Like, this is okay. By the way, so this half over here, like, let me look. For the most part, these three rows right here are the Michaela palettes part 1 and part 2. And then we have some more Michaela over here, and then we get into Blend Bunny towards the middle. It's more of the matte shades in the middle. And then these are Blend Bunny as well. This one and this one is Blend Bunny. That one is Blend Bunny. And this one is Blend Bunny. This is Pineapple from the Margarita palette from Glam Light. And then these last couple rows right here, maybe a mixture of like Blend Bunny, but most of these are Glam Light from the Happy Hour collection. All 4 of those palettes. And then we just have some random fill-ins because I have to fill in the palette. Like, it bugs me when it's not completely full, even though it's still not completely full. And it was just stupid. I really should have just put some more of the square pans that I was going to get rid of in here and just filled it up. But I decided to put these circle ones in, and this one decided to break. And now I just cut my damn finger open, trying to get it out. It was work like, it was a hot mess. But again, like, you have some transitional shades, you have some depth shades, you have some shimmery shades, you have some monochrome, or not monochrome. There's some shades in here that has like a duochrome flip thing, you know. Some shades that don't look like they're gonna do a lot, but they surprise you. Like, this shade's like really, really pretty. Ugh. What shade was that? I don't even remember. Was it this one? I think it was this one. Like, these are from the Michaela palette, and this one is from the Michaela Part 2 palette. My cat is asleep on my damn desk because she's trying to get away from the kitten. My kitten likes to terrorize. But look at that. Like, they just look so blah in the palette, but on the... Oh, my God. Just imagine this, especially this shade, over a dark smoky eye. Chef's kiss, bitch. We gonna make it happen. We gonna make it happen. Even this shit would be really pretty on the dark smoky eye. Like, it wouldn't even show up that much, but it would give it, like, that really nice flip. Or even this purple. Like, it looks blue. It's like a blue-purple. That would even look pretty on top of a dark smoky eye. I might have to do all 3 of these with on the look. I don't even know. It might be stupid because they'll be like, it's a very the same damn look. It basically is, but I'm just slipping the lid shaker. Well, other than that, I probably won't even use those because, like, certain colors though, I can only see like 1 or 2 looks with, and these 3 shades are only certain things I can only see 1 look with. So there's that, but, you know, it is going to be what it's going to be, you know? Yeah. But, yeah, again, these are my condensed palettes, y'all. I said, for me, it just works better being condensed because I know where all of my shades are. I don't have to go digging from palette to palette to figure out what transition shade I want to use, what lid shade. And like I said, some people get mad when I be using multiple palettes in my videos. So in this way, I can only use one. I don't have to use multiple palettes. I can use one palette and still create a very pretty-esque look. So yeah, that's why I could use my eyeshadow palette. It may not work for everybody. Some people like the packaging. I'm not a packaging girl. Some people have the idea of having, girl, your tail just scared the shit out of me. I'm like, what the hell just fell? Who? Because the last time I was sitting here, a spider fell on my hand, and I didn't know it was a spider, and I just looked down and something was crawling, and I almost hit my lid. Ooh, yeah. Girl, I'm not even scared of spiders, but when they pop up randomly, I'm just going about my day. You know, I was texting, I'm like, my hand feels weird. Yep, narc. Smash. Like I said, I'm not scared of spiders. Tarantulas are so pretty. I'm a spider lover. I can't have one because my mom's a big chicken, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't work for everybody because, like I said, everybody wants their packaging, everybody wants multiple palettes, and that just don't fly with me. Like, I love eyeshadows and I like trying new brands and stuff, but I just don't feel the need to hold 100 different eyeshadow palettes, 20 different eyeshadow palettes. Like, I'm eyeing the new Stacey Marie palette. I don't know if I'm going to get it yet or not, but I am eyeing it. Ma'am, the last time I seen you, you were on my bed. I'm going to need y'all to stop moving. I don't know. I might get it. I think I'm going to get it. I think I'm going to get it Friday. I might order it Friday. I don't need it. I don't need it. But I'm going to get it. Anyway, so yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed this video and the reasons why I condensed my collection down. If this is something that you're interested in doing, do it. Feel free to condense your collection down. It makes it a whole lot easier, but at the same point in time, just keep in mind, if you travel a lot, these are not the it. I would go the magnetic way and the smaller Z palette way, but these big palettes are good for holding all your eyeshadows in one spot. The smaller ones are good for travel. You know, do what you gotta do. Just make your collection personalized and for you, honey. Don't be influenced too easily by everything and everybody and their mama got, because you don't need it. You know, just know you probably already have it in your collection and maybe in a different formula, but it still works. So anyway, I will see you guys in my next video, which if y'all see me in another video with no makeup on and the same top, just know today is a good day. I have a lot of energy left after getting off work, and I have a lot of videos on my mind, so I like to film while it's fresh in my mind and I don't, like, you know, forget about it. But yeah, bye.